Please remember to turn your wireless cards in back there before you go if you have not already done so. Cisco, here is the first of about 450 thank yous to Cisco. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you for loaning the cards. And some of those cards also came from Merit. Tom, is that you back there? Yeah. Tom is just, he's calm, cool, and collected. We were very fortunate to have him be our main host this time. He leads a fabulous team. He's an unusual, he's just a great person. Duncan was the person we communicated with back at Merit most in preparing for the meeting, because Duncan had the dubious pleasure of setting up our router connection here at the hotel, and he just worked a lot for a long time. Some of that was taken over by Phil Harris at the very end of the process. Leslie is sort of the overseer. She provided incredible amounts of support not only to the Cisco people, but to Carol and myself. These other people were mainly slaving throughout the night to put up the network. Elliot, Karen, Michael, Phil, Brandon. Thank you. Bo and John worked. Bo was also here slaving overnight. John helped us with some multicast support. I just can't thank you enough. Now, we're debating whose idea this was from Sprint. In my opinion, it was 3 people who thought of providing our DS3 and who did it. Pete, Ted, and Peter, thank you so much. Greg and Jeff were involved at the end of the process in getting it installed. Dave Meyer helped throughout the entire process. And I also want to give a special thank you to Dave, I don't know where you are, but for incredible levels of support during the past few months to me in planning the program. I really appreciate it. Our multicast guys are packing up, but they are still back there. Here's Dave, because he works with them. Lucy and Hans. I'm not even sure if you're here, but they had to leave. But it is wonderful to have your support. You can't find anyone who does multicast better than these people do. Dwayne not only handled our squid cache this time, but a whole lot of other networking issues. Thank you, Dwayne. I could clap right into the mic, but that would really drive you back. I'm going to Redback provided our continental breakfast yesterday. Thank you very much for that. Let's hold the applause until I'm done, and then, because there's still more people. Carol Wadsworth carries about 80% of the meeting on her shoulders. A lot of you worked with her one-on-one before the meeting. Carol handles everything having to do with the hotel. She decides what rooms we're going to use and when. She decides what we're going to eat. She works with all our vendors to make sure that sponsorships and the beer and gear go smoothly. Carol and Dawn, thank you. Betty, the one with the dog pictures. Betty is our infrastructure manager back at Merit, and she handles Merit's role in building the hotel network. Helping Betty out today were Jeff and Chris, and Sue Joyner, as always, is back at home providing support. I want to thank all of you so much. Dave and Sal are here from the Missionet Engineering Group, providing network support. Bob Stovall worked in the background for the past few months helping us out. Jason is our real audio czar. He was unable to be with us for the last meeting in Scottsdale. And Jason, it's great to have you back. Jason is a real pro. Thank you. Our next job is to tear down the room. If you would like to get to know us better, please stay and help. Otherwise, we will ask you to leave fairly quickly. And now, right. Yeah. Thanks to Chair Mark, who's done a fair amount of extra work and providing some subsidies. We will be in Miami in February, and also